I love you. There's no one else above you. You know that I'm here for you. Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your man Rico. What's good? What's good, y'all? Look, I didn't see this. I didn't hear this on social media anywhere, but I saw it on. I guess I saw a report on Roland Martin. Yeah, shout out to Roland Martin, Unfiltered, where allegedly some black men came out and they were expressing not so positive thoughts or perspectives about what they saw when you watched. Hey Shayna, when you watched Michael B. Jordan. If y'all watched it, Michael B. Jordan received the Walk of Fame, his star on the Walk of Fame this week. And Jonathan Majors, you know, Mr. Ebony Cover. But he's also, and what I've been hearing is an awesome movie called Creed 3 with Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan also directed this movie and probably did a lot of writing on the movie. Well, he's receiving his Hollywood Walk of Fame, and Mr. Majors expressed, you know, how much he appreciated his friend, how much he loved his friend, and then when he walked up there to greet him, he hugged him, and then after he gave that warm and wonderful speech about his friend, they hugged each other. They hugged each other like they knew each other. They hugged each other as if they loved each other. They hugged each other if they were friends. And so allegedly, because I hadn't seen any of this on social media, but maybe I guess because it didn't come across my YouTube status or my Facebook status or my Instagram, I hadn't seen any of this. Well, I hadn't seen it on my Twitter feed, but Roland Martin and crew said they saw it, and so they said that guys were like, well, what's up with that? Or not trying to attribute it to being gay and all of that. And, you know, I would go so far as to say probably a few people said that, but, you know, when a few people say something, we try to make it as if it's the people in general. And it's not black men in general who probably felt that way. But you're always going to have some, what I call some dissenters outside of what's considered norm or not the norm, as it relates to the how we perceive black men in this society, and there's so many misconceptions, so many misnomers about black men, and the humanity of black men, and all of that, right? And so when I watched the speech and I saw him embrace his brother, I didn't see anything different. I didn't see anything wrong about it. Because for that, looked kind of normal to me. Well, I wasn't one of those who thought it was kind of odd. But if you go back, Michael, also there were pictures. Let me keep going. Michael B. Jordan also has pictures of him and Jonathan Majors. They know some black and whites are circulating. And I saw some comments. Wait a minute. I saw some comments as it relates to those photos. He and Jonathan Majors are like, you know, dapping, and, you know, I guess they're considered and they're embracing and what have you. They were, one guy said, man, I know it's my friend, man, but I'm not going to have my friend put his face on my cheek or anything like that. You know, I saw those photos as well, but we have to go back and look at the pictures that Michael B. Jordan also took with Ryan Coogler. Well, Ryan Coogler is his close friend as well. You know, the writer, producer of the first Black Panther. Well, I guess both, but I like the first one a little better. I didn't care for either one, but I preferred the first one. All right, forgive the wind here. And so they too had an embrace. Like, you know, 'cause they were good friends. Yo, Tino, what's up, bro? They're good friends. And so, and then there's another icon. There's pictures become very iconic where he comes up behind, he's embracing Chadwick Boseman not long before he passed away. And so we have to go and look a little further to see who Michael B. Jordan is. Michael B. Jordan, okay, all right, Tino. Michael B. Jordan wasn't reared around, well, a lot of urban black men were reared around a lot of violence and people not sharing affection. I'm not saying this was black men at large, but it's a lot of brothers don't understand, or haven't been made comfortable enough to hug their male family members and or even someone who's their friend forever, embrace them. So it's I guess it's alarming to those who are not really comfortable in who they are. Tino, give me 1 minute, man. Let me finish this little thing here, then I'll come to you. So don't go anywhere, all right? Let me finish this little piece, then we'll chime in. And so it's almost as if, and I'm not going to go there with the feminist perspective. Well, man, I'm just uncomfortable with their masculinity. I'm not going there because I'm a man, and I know masculinity is not just one way. No, masculinity also means humanity, and we're human beings. And so a lot of black boys who grow up in these urban areas and without fathers, or there's violence around, where they don't get a chance to really express freely, how they feel about their close friends. Now we see sociologically boys group up together, but it's almost taboo to show that level of affection without it being perceived as gay. Michael B. Jordan didn't grow up in the streets and around hooligans and all that. If you check out his family background, warm, loving mother and father, I think he grew up in a space where he can allow to be all of Michael Jordan that he can be, Michael B. Jordan he wants to be. And that should be all of our strives. That is to strive to be the best and the most open and most free as we can be. But, as heterosexual men, the line is not so absolute. It's not so hardcore that you hugging your friend. Now, I'm aware of the brother brace. You know how he's like, "What's up, bro? What's up, man?" But also, if that's your friend who you hadn't seen, or your friend who you care about, your male friend, it's okay to hug them. Michael B. Jordan loves his friends. I have male friends that I've hugged, around, hugged them, pulled them close, hugged them. I didn't feel no other way. Because one thing about it, trust me, when you're gay, you're gay. Hug from another man doesn't make you gay. Y'all know what gay is? When you have sex with other men. And we don't know anything about any of that with Michael B. Jordan. Jonathan Majors gave what's called fruity vibes, but we don't know if he actually has sex with men or not. But the thing is, fruity vibes based on those covers and all that. And then he said some other weird shit. Masculinity is fluid. Just cut it out, Jonathan Majors. All right, we're trying to root for you, brother. For me, masculinity, there's no compromising in it, but that's still part of humanity. And again, I think last month I saw a brother who went to Grambling with me. Shout out to Robert. What's up, man? Hugged me as if we were long lost brothers. And just a little while ago, in my little part-time hustle here, so our brother who I hadn't seen in years, we grew up together. I said, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "What's up?" Hugged each other. Michael B. Jordan hugged. And so those few people out there who think that there's something wrong or weird about that, well, get yourself together. It's okay. We're not actually like, ooh, I missed you. It's not like that. It's okay. The brothers chime in. And again, I didn't see all of what Roland Martin and his cast of commentators saw. But I know when that other picture, that black and white, is going around with him and Jonathan Majors, I read some Facebook posts. They were like, "Man, this is weird." So we're going to have to come up off of it. We're going to have to become warmer towards each other as black men. Because believe it or not, we all we got. And then who knows we can start becoming warmer towards each other as black men and black women. But anyway, you still there, Tino? I'm gonna let you come in on this, bro. Hold on, Tino, add. Let's see. Hold on. Approve. Okay. Let me get you in there.
Yep.
What it do, Cuddle?
What's going on, man? So yeah, this is actually interesting because me and my friend was just talking about this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see you, I hug you.
Yeah.
I tell you I love you. One thing I can say about the man who raised me, he taught me how to funnel my emotions. He taught me, that there was a difference between crying and whining.
Yeah.
But if you love somebody or care about them, it's okay. Even if it is a guy, it's okay to hug them. And to your point, when you were saying, yeah, it's not like, oh my God, boo, where you been? It ain't that. It's a genuine love. It's a genuine love factor. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I see my little brother, like when I see Ian and I see little Phil, and we see each other, we shake hands and then we hug.
Yes.
When I see my best friends or guys I'm cool with, I hug them, and it's totally fine.
Yeah.
You're not emasculated or not in love with men because you show the same sex love. I think it really, we all should have that. It shouldn't be a bad thing. So I'm just glad you spoke on it and you talked about it, because you're not less of a man by showing another man some type of affection or just, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You good? It's okay. The camaraderie is what that's about.
Yeah, we a lot of times, brothers be hanging out. I think we tend to bond over stuff like sports
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
maybe strip club and all that. But genuinely, what Michael B. Jordan's been doing all the time. Like, when I told you, we saw him and Ryan Coogler would take pictures together. They used to hug each other like that. And him and Jonathan Major, that's his friend, man. They feel the same way about each other.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's nothing wrong with that, man. We should hug each other, because that, even with that brother brace, it's like that we're putting up a barrier.
Yeah.
Because it's the feeling. It's a feeling there, of validation and acceptance, that it's like we're afraid to feel that. Like, I ain't gay, man. I'm just saying.
But
Man.
Here's what's nuts. I'm a sports guy. I play football, ran track.
Mm-hmm.
When a guy does good on the field, Rico, they pat him on the ass.
Yeah, isn't
So
that
a
weird?
hug,
Yeah.
a hug can't be worse than I'd rather you hug me than pat me on my ass. Kind of like when I was looking at this skit with Donnell Rawlings on Dave Chappelle, and they the opposite team. They smack him on that. He was like, dude, I'm not on your team. Like, they just hit him on his ass. And it's like, nigga, like, what do y'all do? So I'd rather you hug me than pat me on the butt. You feel me? And it's okay. And I had made a post not too long ago, and I was like, hey, look, my mom said I wouldn't be nothing, and I'm good. So I'm living proof that I don't listen to what these hoes say. Don't listen to what, if they have an opinion about it, it doesn't matter. You need to be you, honestly, thoroughly, and truthfully. So yeah, man, when I see you, I see my brothers, I see my friends, I show them love. I hug them. Hey, what's up, man? You good? So I'm just glad you spoke on it.
Oh yeah, man. We need to talk more about it. Talk in a way that people come in and feel as if they, it's a space for black men to talk about it, and not just hug after you got the favorite touchdown. Yeah,
Right.
But when you're celebrating each other, or you see, what's up, my man?
Yeah.
And just hug, and it'll be fine.
Right.
It's different when you're hugging a female. Because when you're hugging a female, you squeezing her, then you rubbing up and down her back, trying to feel the curved part of her back. To probably try to touch her booty.
For sure.
Yeah, but it's not like that, and we're gonna have to really mature in that fashion.
I think a lot of times when you ask, you hug a guy, you hug each other and you say, hey, what's up? It's kind of like I knew a young lady who was going through troubles, right? And she was looking sad at first, but when I said, hey, what's the matter? What's wrong? She just broke down. And I don't know what it is about when you ask somebody, hey, what's wrong? And then they break down after that. It's kind of like guys. Guys can be on the breaking point, and then you just like, what's up, bro? You good? And this is why I genuinely check on people. Hey, y'all, I'm just checking on you, calling you, making sure you're straight because of those reasons. So,
and why is it that the breakdown has to come, or that kind of vulnerability, that's the word, has to come around when black men are at the edge, we're about to jump off? How come we just can't do what's called the constant, as you referred to, the constant maintenance on each other? before it gets to that, then you'll accept the hug because you're at your very bottom as it relates to vulnerability, and you feel that you have no other place to go. And so then, but on the regular, hey, what up, man? Yeah,
Yeah,
man. You know,
yeah,
they
yeah,
put the
yeah, exactly.
barrier up. You know, but Michael B. Jordan, he appreciates his friends, and they appreciate him, and that's how it should be with
Right.
more folks. But I'm not going to go on a limb and say that it was just brothers across the board who had something negative to say about it. I think, it's always those few when they're negative, they seem to hear their voices the loudest
Yeah, yeah.
and want to push that narrative. I need people to understand what gay is. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I think we know what gay is. Gay is having
Yeah.
sex with another dude. You date other men. That's gay.
I'm a,
But when you go ahead.
now, I'm gonna tell you this: as long as I breathe, as long as I exist, the men I love, the men I care about, I'm gonna hug you. I'm gonna tell you I love you. I'm gonna make sure you're straight. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna text you. That's what you're supposed to do. No
Yeah.
one can make me feel any way about that.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to do that. So I'm just glad, like I said, just the subject matter in which you're speaking, man. You're saying something that and you're talking about something that needs to be talked about. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I appreciate you, no
Oh,
doubt,
for sure, man. I appreciate you chiming in and sharing your experience. Cause
absolutely.
keep doing your thing, bro. And
So,
I
oh yeah, I
guess.
see you doing your challenge too. I see you
Oh yeah,
consistent. You know
yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? Day 6 of 6. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I
I'm
see
t-
you. I'm proud of you, bro. Look, I saw you work. I said, oh snap, he really. When I saw you on the machine when you doing your back, I said, oh, he for real. So
yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Trying to get it in, cause I like, one thing I stay away from for some reason. I stay away from the crunches and the what's the other anything that has to do with
Anything with the stomach, I told you,
with the
but you
stomach.
got to
I got to do
you
it.
got to target the area, man. You got to target the area. But you're
Yeah.
doing good. I'm watching you. So, but no, I just had to
Phew.
chime in. I wanted to talk about it, and we gonna get with each other.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna work on it.
All right, for sure.
I've cut down on the sweets.
Okay, good, good,
And
good.
drinking more water, and I'm slowly but surely getting the fried foods out of the body. But I think I may go fry some drumettes this evening,
Yeah.
something quick.
Listen, through the week, just eat your fruits, veggies, and good
Okay.
food, and then on the weekend, get your cheat meal in. Simple.
Oh, that's how it works. Cause I'll be fucking shit up on Tuesday nights too.
Yeah, you tripping.
Yeah, I'll be,
But I will talk to
yeah.
you soon, man. You
All right.
finish this up, and I love you, cuz.
You too, man. Love you too. Peace, bro.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I was just sharing my thoughts on that whole idea of I guess some other attack on Michael B. Jordan because of his embrace of his friend Jonathan Majors, and like I mentioned, go further back than that, him and Ryan Coogler. And some people are like, well, they share a special bond. No, it's not a special bond. It's his friends. It doesn't have to be a special bond. But anybody else like to come up out hear what you have to say about it? If you saw people having comments about the way he and Jonathan Majors hugged at his Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony, I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you don't get a chance to come on here, I'd like to hear what you have to say in the comment section. And while you're in the comment section, check out the part where I'm talking about my book, my short story. It's like 50 pages. It's called The Greatest Pain Ever Felt. Conversation with the absent biological father who never wanted to be found. It's pretty much talking about when I found out by accident who my actual biological father was. And so the story starts from there. It's only $10. Hit your boy up on the Cash App, $ Rico the Opinionist, RICOTHEM, And if you hit me on that Cash App or PayPal, please send me an email address because it's currently in PDF format. So check me out. But I appreciate you. I just want to share this a little bit with y'all. And there's nothing wrong with Michael B. Jordan. There's nothing wrong with black men hugging each other. Who, if he's your friend, of course we hug our relatives, but mainly this was based on black men hugging each other, their friends and showing affection in that manner. But we know we got the brother brace. What's up, man? What's up, man? Yeah, man. But also we got this part here is what people seem to be a few people, it appears, seem to be having or taking issue with. But till then, y'all stay tuned for more thoughts. It's a beautiful day. I got a couple of more lives I want to do. And it'll be here on my Facebook page as well as my YouTube channel, Rico the Opinionist. I'll talk to y'all later. Like, share, and subscribe. Please share. All right. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.